Mark Holmes here with a little bit of 4th of July fireworks for you. Hope everybody's having a great holiday. Hope you had your barbecue dreams come through. Appreciate everybody who came through and watched our live streams while we were doing a little cooking on the grill and stuff there and things. You know, there's perception and then there's reality. There's a lot of things that we believe are real, that we perceive to be real, and then there's actually what's real. A lot of times on YouTube, and not even just on YouTube, in the media in general, we know the reason why I originally started doing YouTube was quite simply because the narrative that I would always hear about Tony Romo, you know, he can't win in December. Tony Romo, he's a choker. And I would go through, and I'm an analytical kind of guy. I would go through and look at the numbers and say, what they're saying isn't backed up by the facts. It's a perception, but here's the reality. And a lot of times, things get misconstrued. Well, Mike Fisher got me. Mike Fisher got me again. A lot of you have seen, you know, or think that there's something between me and Mike Fisher, and just like me and Philly 500. That's a perception. You know, you have the people that are like, oh, Mark Holmes and you know, Philly 500. They're at each other's throat, but nothing can be further from the truth. Me and Mike Fisher. I've eaten at Mike Fisher's place. I've had live streams there. In fact, I'm going to give you a Mike Fisher type story here. The very first time I met Mike Fisher, and I've got photographic evidence to prove this, was in 2016. 2016, the Dallas Cowboys lost their opening game to the New York Stinking Giants. Dak Prescott was about to have a second start, and the Cowboys went to play the Washington football team, formerly known as the Washington Redskins. And I remember that trip because I was there at the team hotel when the team came in, seeing all the players and all the coaches and everything else in there. I had Joe Boo. And the players go in, they come in, and they're all game face. They go to the rooms. Then the coaches all come through, and they go to the rooms. Then the media comes through. And that's when I met Mike Fisher. And Mike Fisher, I got a picture of Mike Fisher holding Joe Boo. And Joe Boo had a sign. I can't remember. I think it said Dak Prescott's first fan. And talked to him for a few minutes. And he has been really, really cool. So the perception is that there's something that Mike Fisher and Mark Holmes. And there's not. And Mike Fisher got me because, hey, I didn't know how he got my address. And I'm assuming this is Mike Fisher because I don't know too many other people that write Fish for a name. No last name, no first name, just Fish. So I'm assuming this is from Mike Fisher. I have not opened this up yet. For all I know, you know, if I'm wrong. Oh, gray hair. Okay. Looked like I had something on my face. So like, oh, okay. No, it's gray hair. A couple of them there together. If I'm wrong, maybe it's a bomb. Maybe there is something I just don't know. But, oh, damn. Boom. Mike Fisher's book. Stars and Strife. Mike Fisher, forward by Jerry Jones. It's only one problem. Mike Fisher doesn't know I don't read. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Actually, I do read a little bit. I'm going to have to read a book. I don't normally read books. I usually don't have that much time, but since Mike Fisher sent it to me and it's autographed, hold up. Can you read? Okay. Let me see if I can. I don't have my glasses on. Mark, we couldn't be doing what we are doing without your guidance. Thanks for your support. Enjoy the Cowboys fish. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This whole thing, because I've had incidences, where I had that idiot out there who's doing these crazy videos and literally just trying to slander me because he thinks that there's really something between me and Philly 500 and that we need to be fist fighting. It's not like that, people. Perception versus reality. You hear so much from the talking heads and all of these guys what the perception, or they set the perception. The reality is usually very far from it. Mike Fisher, if you're watching, man, bro, I appreciate this. And I know the perfect place that I'm going to put this. I know exactly. And I'm going to read it, okay? I don't remember. I can't even tell you the last book that I read, but I can guarantee you it was probably when Michael was an infant or before he was born. But I'm going to guarantee you, Mike, you will be the first book I've read in over 30 years. But let me show you where I'm going to put this. All right, so this hallway here, this is the Joe Boo Hall of Fame right here. Hall. It's a hallway. Get it? Hall of Fame? Okay. All right. I'm still working on redoing this and doing some things to it. I got my man over at Collector's World that's mounting some stuff on here that's going to go in here. But this is my primo case that I built some years ago. Look at it. Boom. In here, I have stuff that is like really, really cool. I mean, really, really cool. I've got like footballs that are autographed by Hall of Famers. I got Emmitt Smith's book up there. Joe Gibbs. Okay, I'm not a Washington fan, but Joe Gibbs, Youth for Tomorrow, they do a lot of stuff giving back and helping the Youth for Tomorrow. And I've worked with some players that have also worked with his organization and stuff. And so that's autographed by Joe Gibbs. Now, Fish, I ain't read that book. I'm going to read yours. But I'm thinking I'm going to put this. I'm going to read it. I'm going to put it up here. Well, maybe not. Let's see. It might be too tall. Is it? No, it's just right. Okay, there we go. And put the football, the Cowboys helmet right there. And, I got my, Super Bowl ring. See, this is one of those things Eagle fans can't do. You can't hold up multiple rings, different ones. But I've got all of my stuff in here that's like really, really, and while I'm here, geez, I just realized something. This is Tony Dorsett and Drew Pearson. Boom. I forgot about these. Thank you, Fish. Drew Pearson, Tony Dorsett will both be at autograph signing show next weekend. I think I'm going to go ahead and get both of these cards signed by them and put them back in here because you've got two of the greatest Dallas Cowboys in history, two of my 77 football gods, as well as two Hall of Famers. And I think that would be a perfect opportunity to get that squared away. Mike Fisher, I appreciate it. And people, remember, there's perception and then there's reality. The reality is, Mike Fisher has been really, really cool. I have a standing invitation to come by and do live streams and stuff at his place. We actually talk back and forth about content and things like that. And I'm happy that he's doing so well with YouTube. I mean, heck, he's doing great. So I hope everybody has a 4th of July that's great. And remember, when you hear something, get a couple of sources to back it up before you believe it. Don't let somebody else set the narrative for you. Discover for yourself what you believe. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you soon.